He is so incorrect about Bruce Lee, by the way. He says that Bruce Lee Wing Chun is incorrect. Also, this video came out in 2013, but the reason I'm doing this video is because he still makes videos to this day, and he made a video last time was 1 month ago, but I bet yeah he's gonna do more videos, and he did a few Bruce Lee videos by now, so yeah, we're gonna be doing more than one video of this guy. Like my video in this video and say something in the comments, and yeah, leave a like, subscribe, because I'm gonna do more cool videos about Bruce Lee that no one knows about.
Guys, that's my opinion. I do not like Bruce Lee.
For nothing. No reason why.
If you read the article, and I'll post a link to the bottom, what you're going to see is nothing slanderous about Bruce Lee.
Not even true. He was the best martial artist in the world, best kung fu guy in the world.
What you're going to see is my opinion on his Wing Chun knowledge and how his words, his charisma, his affect, his public influence affected Wing Chun today.
Nah, that's what you think. And Bruce Lee haters.
I talk about this all the time. If you are not qualified or if you have not finished Wing Chun, the training, the systems, and of course none of us can ever finish Wing Chun, but we can dive more into it. You're not qualified to talk about it.
Okay, so if I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So if okay, so if you don't finish okay, so oh, okay, so if you don't finish Wing Chun, but you can't finish, but if you can't finish Wing Chun, you can't talk about it, but we can't finish Wing Chun, and you know that? Dude, that makes no sense at all, but I guess that's what you think, I guess.
If you do another martial art, you spend 6 months or a year doing Wing Chun, you do not have, in my opinion, this is not meant to be offensive, and these are all my opinions, you don't have the right to sit there and you're not qualified to tell me what is or is not.
Yes, we can absolutely can.
What I ask you guys to consider is the fact
okay, you have the most stupidest opinion here. Okay. You have the most stupidest opinion I have ever heard in my entire life.
Upper body strength, amazing. In fact, what Bruce Lee was an anomaly of physical training. The guy was amazing. The 2-finger push-ups, core strength.
There we go. He got one thing correct. Woohoo! One thing correct.
Pretty much an unlimited potential of what the martial arts should be, based on the structure of what we wind up learning in our training. That said, Bruce Lee was a child. He was a kid when he learned.
Oh, good job! You got 2 things correct. Woohoo!
Did you think the way that what comes across in my thinking? That said, you take a child who is in his teens and you teach him Wing Chun. Take all the contributing factors that are there that limited his knowledge. Bruce Lee did not complete the Wing Chun system. Bruce Lee was also...
Well, if he didn't, I'm sure there's a reason why he didn't do it. Second off, I think he actually did it. You had the stupidest opinion I have ever heard in my entire life. You are number 1 on my list, stupidest opinion, by the way.
And a part American. And the Chinese culture was infamous on not teaching pure Chinese.
So I'm gonna say this again. What you said about Wing Chun, that you can't talk about it, makes absolutely no sense, by the way.
The gospel truth of Wing Chun.
I'm sure he learned the truth about Wing Chun.
Contributing factors. Ip Man, Wang Sheng-liang,
you do realize he has only one master in his entire life. That's it.
Any of them, their skill sets?
Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did not.
Nothing like each other. Not to mention the fact the Wing Chun community cannot sit there and make a decision on whether or not Wing Chun is the correct
that's
Wing Chun.
What you
There's
think.
a whole letter written by or signed by a branch of elders who said
any Bruce Lee fans will know you are incorrect.
Ip Ching, Ip Chun, Lung Ting, William Chung, all taught by Bruce or Ip Man.
Sorry about that. I'm on this thing that where it has ads just like YouTube. I'm not on YouTube, but I am just on this app where it has ads. So yeah, but I'm not on YouTube. I'm on this other app that literally no one knows about. Maybe some YouTubers does, but yeah. If you want me to tell you how to do it how I am, well, let me know in the comments then. Also, I will reply every comment that you guys have.
Off the bat has got to start you thinking, okay, you take a teenager who has a juvenile brain who is not developed properly, give him a partial skill set, send him off to America where Wing Chun is not anywhere, and let him teach. Now, when Bruce Lee comes to America, you have judo and karate, and he wipes the floor. He kicks the living hell out of everybody.
Oh,
People
he
are
would
automatically
beat
going to flock to him
everybody
and
in
go,
a
"What are you
fight.
doing? Teach me."
First of all, Bruce Lee would have never done that. He would have been teaching them, not be like fighting and stuff like that. But yes, Bruce Lee would beat everybody in a fight.
20-something-year-old, you give him power and responsibility, and you feed his ego. It's follow the guru. He's the master. He has carte blanche on what he thinks Wing Chun should be because he's got no one to challenge him.
First of all, Bruce Lee never wanted to fight anybody, but there were always people challenge him in a fight, and he beats them in a fight. Bruce Lee never lost a fight. No proof of Bruce Lee losing a fight, by the way.
Like Hawkins Chung or someone else into America at the same time Bruce Lee is teaching, anyone as skilled as Bruce Lee still has charisma. He has that over anyone else. My parallel to that is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't think he does.
There was the debate over who won the Olympia between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mike Menzer. And in my opinion, Mike Menzer had the better physique the last Olympia that Arnold Schwarzenegger competed in. Arnold Schwarzenegger had a better charismatic presence, and the judges, they had said, were influenced by that. He had a better charismatic presence, and the judges, they had said, were influenced by that. So if you can't understand the power of influence based on charisma, then you can't understand what teaching is.
Again, you are incorrect again.
It's all about charisma. It's what you are able to articulate based on your viewpoints.
Sir, you can still learn fighting and not understand that, by the way. But I guess you are just deaf and can't understand it.
Put that in the hands of a non-formed, mature brain and a man, and you send that non-formed, mature brain and a man, and you send that out. You guys who support Bruce Lee and
keep supporting Bruce Lee. He is incorrect, by the way.
Your belief that Wing Chun has limitations is on you for just listening to what he said and taking it at face value.
I will keep listening to him. Don't you worry, sir.
Says who? 5'6", 135-pound man who faced guys who were taller than him? Wing Chun did have long range. Well,
I believe Bruce Lee, not you. I don't believe someone that never met Bruce Lee in his life.
William Chung versus Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee wins that fight.
Hawkins Chung. You don't think that all of them are going to be able to close the gap? You stick Bruce Lee in a foreign environment, the United States of America, with limited knowledge of a skill set, which may or may have not been taught to him properly, and then you go ahead and support the idea that Wing Chun has limitations. That's irresponsible for everyone. Maybe not. I'm going to tell you off the bat, this is not Bruce Lee's problem. I don't not like Bruce Lee. I do not like the subculture that was like taking.
You do not like him for nothing. I don't understand why you don't like Bruce Lee.
Watching everything splash all over the place. The ripple effect was huge. Ip Man started this.
It's not Ip Man did nothing wrong.
Fighting skills, their ability to understand the form, drills, you name it. What he didn't split in their weight distribution, but another school will bring in a 50-50 and make them think of ideas too. This is Ip Man's fault.
It is not Ip Man's fault.
Ip Man, we cannot take everything at face value, and this is for both the JKD community and the Wing Chun community. And I don't care who I offend. Like Bruce Lee, all of you support the fact that he challenged.
Yeah, keep supporting Bruce Lee, not him.
And that's your issue. That's not my issue. But why is it that you? But why is it that everyone looks at these 8mm films done by a man on his deathbed who had a smoking addiction, an opiate addiction, who had cancer? We have no idea how the cancer affected his brain. His later on in his life, he's 2 weeks away from dying. You did not see what he looked like in his 30s, in his 40s, in his 50s. Capture what he did on film, and we call that the gospel truth. And now we are fighting amongst each other to say that that is real Wing Chun?
First of all, yes, Bruce Lee did some drugs, but he was a good person, not the bad person that does them. And yeah, I have no idea why he did that, but I heard that he only did it so he can get stronger. Well, I guess it worked for him. And second of all, about Wing Chun is nothing. Wing Chun has nothing to do with Bruce Lee, by the way. You are just incorrect. Bruce Lee, you know what? I'm just gonna say third of all that he could have done the drugs for a reason. There might be a reason why he did it or not. Never assume why they like. Oh, why did you do that? You're a bad person. Does not make them a bad person. I know you're not saying he's a bad person, but what you're saying is just incorrect. Now I'm gonna have to go, and because I am super tired, and I'm gonna make it. And this video will be back by tomorrow.